Well, I didn't quite make 12:44, but we'll take 12:45. Welcome to our impromptu Sunday soul session. I had a very interesting occurrence happen to me today as I'm sitting here trying to grow our community of like-minded, I thought, women who wanted to support each other. I got a random message from someone, and it kind of threw me a little bit. Although I should have expected this at some point in this journey, that I would eventually have some catty infighting, but it was not quite what I expected to deal with today. Hello, Emily. Welcome. Sorry that you're joining us on an epic rant, but here we go. So, just to give you all a little bit of an FYI about what Magic Mom 101 is about. We're a community of women, and some men too as well, who support each other in love. There is no catty infighting and backstabbing and bullshitting favoritism in the background, okay? It's a rule, and I'll boot you real quick, okay? So I got a message as I'm growing our community and making new friends today. Welcome, all of you who are new. I'm Nina Diedrich, and this community is Magic Mom 101, okay? I got a message, and it was a big, long, toxic spiel about somebody that I had included. And it was kind of nonsense. And I just said, I'm sorry that, that happened, but I'm not going to disclude somebody from our community when the whole purpose of this is to promote love, Mind you, I don't really know either one of these people very well, so I'm not quite sure what she thought to achieve by this. So she just said, okay, well, fine, I was just letting you know so that you would know why I am going to stop being part of the group. Okay. Interesting. Now, I didn't know that guilt trips were part of my repertoire. See, this is the point where we need to realize that everybody else's problems are not ours to fix. There's probably a point in my life where I would have been like, oh my God, what can I get you to do to stay? And blah, blah, blah. And hello, Jan, welcome. And hello, Vivian. I'm sorry I missed you as well. And I probably would have probably done whatever to get her to stay in the group because, oh my God, God forbid, the tribe lose a member. But maybe the tribe needed to lose a toxic member. Okay, when you're going around talking poop about other people to other people that you don't know, that's not very loving, is it? It's not very awakened of you, is it? We're peacekeepers here. We love each other here. We try to work out our problems with the person that is involved in it. We do not go behind that person's back to a bunch of other people they don't even know, trying to get sympathy. That's just not done, right? Okay, so that's my little PSA for today. I'm very sorry that happened to whoever it was and she chose to make the decision to leave the tribe overnight. But maybe that was what was meant to happen. And we need to kind of look at our lives like that too. A lot of people are having a lot of really drastic changes happening in their lives because it's being brought to our attention, all of the things in our lives that are not working. And if we're not willing to put in the effort to change it, well, because the universe has our back in all things, then she steps in and makes some changes, and sometimes it's not always what we want. So we need to always try to stay ahead of the game. Hello, Amy and Lauren. And in that way, we further the collective evolvement, which is what we're all really here to do. Further love, not lack and things motivated by fear, right? This is about us leveling out of that and realizing that we create our own reality and nobody is doing this to us. Everything happens because we made a choice once upon a time. And we may or may not be collecting the consequences or the rewards of that said choice. But if we're living in a vibration and energy that's positive and loving, and we're not promoting toxic things in the background, those toxic things have no choice but to go. Granted, sometimes it takes up until that moment for us to even realize they were toxic to begin with, but at least it's better knowing, right? Since I all got here, why don't I just pull a quick card from The Universe Has Your Back, and we'll get one from Neil Donald Walsh and see what they have to say. Hello, Julia. I love you. So, things happen in our lives sometimes, guys, and we need to not promote toxic things, okay? And that includes enabling it from other people in your life, too, as well. If you're trying to level up. And sometimes that means leveling out. So be it. We all have free will. So, our first message from Conversations with God deck says, your soul doesn't care what you do for a living, and when your life is over, neither will you. Your soul cares only about what you are being while you're doing whatever you're doing. So make sure when you're doing everything you're doing, when you're having every conversation, when you're thinking every thought, that you're doing it from a point of love and not one based in some realm of fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. It's the illusion. You are love. You are all that you seek. In all ways. Stop looking for it outside of yourself. And The Universe Has Your Back says, nothing's complete until I throw something on the floor. Long-time viewers, you all know what that means. Oh my goodness, and she threw 3 at us today. All right, so be it. There is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. Didn't you get this card the other day too, Julia? And it's true, right? This is mine. I'm sorry if you don't like it. It is what it is. But remember, the universe works faster when you're having fun and not being a big defensive wiener. Because happiness is your birthright. So spread it around. Wipe the shit off your shoes, because it's not really part of who you are. It's just something you picked up along the way. And then before you enter your home, make sure you take off said shoes, because you don't want to bring the stink of that inside with you. And realize none of it means anything anyways. It's all just showing you how you can be more of who and what you really are. The beloved of the universe. And we are all one. We're not separate entities. I mean, we are in reality here. But ultimately, we're all connected. We need to focus more on that connection instead of all of the things that separate us. Separation is also part of the illusion. because you're loved, and so is everyone else. Focus on that. Go out. Be good to each other. Stop the backstabbing bullshit. Really. I'm going to call you on it every time, so I don't know why you guys keep bringing it to my table. Consider this your PSA. I love you all. I'll see you officially back on YouTube on Tuesday morning at 8 a.m. for our next daily Tarot and Truth. Thank you for joining me on this impromptu rant of mine. Bye-bye.